The National Assembly Joint Committee on Army has praised officers and men of the Nigerian Army for their dogged commitment to the sovereignty of the nation through professionalism. Senator Ali Ndume, Chairman Senate Committee on Army, and Mr. Abdulrazak Namdas, Chairman House Committee on the Army, stated this during a visit to the Army headquarters in Abuja.
What we have seen so far, we are very, very proud of the Nigerian Army. It is on ground there. And what we have seen in Zaria, in Maiduguri, everywhere, and we go by site to interview your officers, confidentially, and the report we are receiving is very, very encouraging. I am, and we are proud of you, and we will continue to give you the support, and you should not relent in your effort until you see that the Nigerian Army, goes back to where it's supposed to be. We are on the way, but we are not there. And we will give you all the necessary support to get there. It's very critical, it's very important, because if a country is not secured, then you don't have a country.
We are very impressed with the way the professionalism of the Nigerian soldiers and Nigerian Army. We are very much impressed. When we saw for ourselves, even little efforts, not even by the Chief of Army Staff, even by the Commander Theater, he tried to see how he can be able to produce some. He showed us certain vehicles that they've tried. And here, I recollected, we went to the trade fair. We have seen how independently being able to source your own resources to do MRAF and other machines on your own. And if you can look inwards, that means that we will go in a lot of places. We cannot wait. The world is moving forward, and you people are moving along with the world. We encourage you to continue to make use of your Army Engineer Corps and your other professional officers to continue to produce the little weapons you can be able to do. And on the final note, I want to assure you, just like our Senate Chairman said, we are considering a budget. And we have made comments that a budget of the entire armed forces, which is just 100 billion, not just for the army, the armed forces, to us is really insufficient. And we are in a war period. It should be a war budget, and we can see what we can do together. But this is something that is not only done by us. We will sit together with the Senate counterparts, with our leadership, to see what we can do. And finally, it is interesting to note that on the floor of the House of Representatives, there is already a motion on ground stating how to see how we can fund the armed forces even outside the normal budgeting, because we realize that budgeting alone is not likely to take us there.
In his remarks, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, while commending the National Assembly for considering additional sources of funding for the armed forces, assured that the Nigerian Army will continue to uphold the Constitution of Nigeria.
Rest assured, the Nigerian Army will remain loyal to the Constitution, and will support you to carry out your oversight functions, and we will also ensure that our constitutional responsibilities are professionally conducted. What you saw really is a true reflection. What you saw in the field is a true reflection of the Nigerian Army of today. They are professional, they are committed, they are disciplined, they are loyal. We've taken bold steps, not only in expanding the Nigerian Army in terms of its order of battle and number of formations and units that have been created. We've also embarked on a number of renovations, reconstruction, and the construction of new edifices to ensure our officers and soldiers and their families live in a befitting accommodation. We've taken the bold step by the proposal to have an independent or separate funding channel for the armed forces, the Nigerian Army in particular, in the National Assembly. If that one is achieved, be rest assured, we will do our best, and the Nigerian Army will do all that is possible to ensure we provide the enabling environment for security to strive, and by implication also national development.
The visit was a continuation of their oversight assignment to various Army formations across the country to carry out assessment needs of the Army. From the Nigerian Army headquarters in Abuja, Lawrence Audu, TVN News.